Welcome. In front of me I have the Eufy, I think that's how we pronounce it, X10 Pro Omni, and I'll go for unboxing. I'll look just a quick spec look at the actual vacuum itself, or robot vacuum as you might call it. Anyway, let's get into it. Now, I'll be working with a very limited amount of space. As you can probably tell, there is not much wall left here and on the other side as well. And you can also kind of see my monitors that are on the wall. So yeah, this is like very limited space for this. Borderline a little bit too big package for this. But anyway, I'll try to do my best and fit everything on the screen just so we can see how that looks like and what comes provided with the box. If anything, I'm gonna set it maybe on the floor, which you can see right here, part of it, and I will be just maybe pulling it out of here onto the table. So anyway, let's get straight into it. I think it's going to be better on the actual floor. Okay, there we go. Now I would be careful with the box. It looks like the corners of it are bit sharp, so I already managed to cut my finger on here somewhat. Paper cuts, they're always the best. Anyway, I'm gonna first pull out the package that is on the side right here. And that is, I think, the robot vacuum itself. This looks like the ramp for it. Okay, charging cable. There we go. Yep, so now comes the base for it. Okay, everything is out of the box, I think. Okay, so that took a bit more work than I actually expected. Wow. Now, a little bit more peeling off to do here. Peel 1. Oh, it has actual numbers on here. Satisfying peeling. And then, let's see, peel 2 somewhere. Or is that supposed to come out as one? Okay, now this holds a little bit stronger. Okay. A bit of discoloration happening right here. I'm not sure if it's too visible in the camera. It doesn't look that egregious. Okay, a little bag right here. There's one already, as you can see, in there. Does have this kind of neat design, so when you pull it out, it actually locks it, so no trash will fall out of it. And in terms of size, it's, as you can see, not that great, but still, I would say sufficient enough. And the little closing mechanism, it does have a little lock right here, which you can kind of hear when closing it to kind of pop. It tells me that this is something that is going to wear out after time, but still, should be good enough. Now, when you close it, it does have a rubber seal all around here, so it does try to seal the dust that will be in here in some decent way. Now, next we have the clean water tank and also dirty water tank. And these just kind of pop out like so, which is actually a pretty cool design. And then we have a little lock on here. Pop it open. Again, more rubber seals around. And inside, you can kind of see. Hopefully that is kind of clear, a bit visible in there. Like I said, I am dealing with limited space right here. Okay, so this is actually like decently designed. Now in here we got the little port, so it can take the clean water, and taking that off. We also have the same kind of design with the port. Yep, there we go. And again, another little pull to open. So this is a bit of a thingy thing happening here. I think it's to notify you when the container is actually full, so you can empty it out. Now here we get the, like I said, the little ramp for the actual bottom of it. And we do have this for cleaning. There's another pull tab that you can yoink. Can I get it in there? Okay. And obviously the vacuum itself would go in here. Now, before I put it in there, let's talk about the actual design. So we have mops on here and vacuuming, and this has more of a squarish front, so it should theoretically have an easier time getting to the corners and cleaning that off. And it does have a brush from one side to try to get this whatever trash might be in, like the next to the walls and then corners of the walls. So in this aspect, it tries to improve over the actual like circular design of this. Additionally, a little bit of tape stuck on here, whatever. Additionally, it has basically everything that you'd expect from a flagship grade robot vacuum, like the obstacle avoidance. So it apparently uses AI. If I can actually, like, let's see, I'm gonna switch the sides of these. There we go, a little bit better. So it has obstacle avoidance in here. We have obviously mopping on here. And if I'm correct, this will drop the little mops inside here to clean them off, and we'll do other things. In terms of suction power, it was stated for, I think it was 18 or 8000 PA, whatever the box is. What was it? Give me a sec while I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Actually, we have decent amount of specs right here. So yeah, quickly going over this. We have Omni Station self-washing automatically washes the mop after each use, so that's pretty cool. Self-drying 45 Celsius heating mop pad, drying after each use. Self-emptying automatic collection dirt from robot dust. So this is the this portion right here. Then large water tank, 3 liter clean water and 2.7 liter dirty water. Obviously you don't need as much dirty as the clean water, as some of that clean water will just stay on the surface that it washes. So that's why it's smaller. Then we have brush design, Pro Design combo floating brush. So that refers to the... There we go, that's a bit of a hefty boy. So that refers to this little brush right here. Now it's a single one, unlike some other ones that have 2 of those. Next, battery and charging. We have a 5200 mAh battery. Runtime standard mode is vacuums only, so only vacuuming. 180 minutes that can do on the single charge. Then vacuuming and mopping is 120. It uses a little bit more battery when doing both of those things at once. Fully charged in under 5 hours. So again, charges pretty quickly. Then AI intelligent, so it does use AI to avoid obstacles, and we have AI avoids system, RGB camera and LED, eye path, I'm not sure why there is an eye in there, laser navigation, AI map, 3.0 technology, and LDS navigation. Now it does allow you to basically mop your entire room, not as in cleaning, as in mapping it. So from there you can set it up what areas you want to clean, and I haven't tested it out. This is the first time I'm unpacking this one, but from other companies that I have used, this seems to work pretty well in general in terms of like the scanning of your room and trying to detect where things are, like walls and stuff. In terms of the AI obstacle avoidance and stuff like that, where it tries to detect what's what, that's usually a hit or miss depending on a company. I don't know anything about this one, so that is something that will be checked out later on. But just be aware that sometimes, even though it says that it avoids obstacles, it will just fail to kind of detect, for instance, charging cables and get entangled with them. Don't know how well that works right here, like I mentioned. Then, in terms of the suction power, we have intense 8000 PA suction. I think this actually is pretty good if it's up to, well, 8000 actually, like it states. Mop Master 2.0 technology. I always love how everything that it does, it needs to be a technology. Dual hitting mops, which we did see. We have adaptive downwards 1 kilogram pressure, rotates 180 times per minute, so 180 RPM. Then we have a built-in water tank, 12 millimeter auto lifting mops, and carpet this detection sensor. So there we go. Okay. Now talking about everything. Oh, a little bit elaborating upon what I just said. So in terms of the design right here, this is actually a very good design. I do want to point that out. And what it allows you to do with this is just not actually care if you have floors or mops or floors or carpets. It will do both of them at the same time. It just lifts little pads up by 12 millimeters to accommodate if it has a carpet. So it just plops it on there and then starts vacuuming, and vice versa when it enters floors like tiles and stuff like that, it automatically just lowers those and starts mopping, and that is a very good design. The reason I'm pointing that out is because I did have at home, I have the EcoVac, I think it is. I think that's the company or whatever. They have the one of their flagship from like a couple of years back, and it also had mopping and stuff like that, but the stupid design was that you would need it to remove those mops to do vacuuming and put them on manually to start obviously mopping. So it kind of defeats the purpose of a device like that, where it's supposed to do this thing automatically and only give you the hassle, or if you can call that even a hassle, of changing the water and just maybe cleaning up the bin. So that was a bit of an annoyance and just took away from this. This just does both of those, and you don't need to think about it. You just set it up and it does it all. Fairly great design right here. So there we go. That basically sums up the unboxing, along with the look at the actual robot vacuum itself. So anyway, with that being said, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.